Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of The End of the World Zombie Apocalypse. Josh here, all the fellas. Griffin's mom, Kaz, is sitting off camera. She's not feeling well today, so she's still here though. Alright, so what?
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about Miss Debbie dying after we had to save her life by popping her arm off.
Alright, so at the end of episode 2, Michael was in a Chevelle doing donuts around the square.
Zombie bowling?
Yeah, Bowling for Zombies. Or Michael Moore's new movie. Yeah. Yeah. Horror campaign style. Alright, what else was going on?
So the rest of us, I think, so he was going around
The back?
around the back to pick us up, and we were...
Because y'all had locked the front doors.
Yeah,
that's right.
The rest of us, I believe, were going to loot the building. Or the
Get
rest
what
of
we
the
can.
Supplies.
Food and water, food and water.
Well, I think y'all did that down at the front desk, right?
No, you're thinking of the test session that we had.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry.
Make sure everybody understood the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that also took
Alright,
place at the
so he's going around to the back. Everyone else is downstairs, right?
library.
And-
For Miss Debbie and her, because she said she
Yeah.
would be with Miss Debbie.
But y'all have cleared out all
Yeah.
the rest of the library. Alright, so now y'all are looting
And
or trying to find
that one
stuff.
started Child for Life.
Yeah, that's right, Griffin. Griffin
And
start.
now one of us has a female child for a companion. I don't
Yeah.
even remember where that's at.
Or for bait.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah. People, in case you haven't figured it out yet, in a scenario like this, in a game like this, it is okay to use small children as bait. And
In case you haven't figured it out yet, all of us agree.
and zombification chew toys.
Yeah, well, they're soft meat, they're soft and tender, they're great for that.
Can I be the first person to get a gun?
Depends on what happens.
Yeah.
I'm trying to rebuild my psyche after that statement. Because I think I like mental stressed out.
You
All
need
right.
to take 14 traumas.
Yeah.
And all the mental stress enough to die.
All right, so all of you are downstairs, but one of you goes back upstairs to tell Kaz and Emily
we had one
to
of us
go ahead and
go.
come downstairs.
Okay.
All right, so do that, and then so you already looted the kitchen, right?
No,
The upstairs kitchen?
Griffin did that.
no
Yeah.
Griffin just quickly grabbed a knife while he was there.
There was nothing else in the
Well,
kitchen.
Yeah,
Emily and I are still upstairs, I was gonna
Where-
go towards the kitchen to see if there were medical supplies or anything else flammable.
Just
Yeah,
basically search for everything.
well, I mean, there's like a small first aid kit, but it's got like a couple of band-aids, like two or three packs of Andy ointment and like one roll of gauze.
There's nothing
So
wrong
take
with
it
that.
into
Oh,
the
yeah.
med kit, you know?
Yeah.
Gauze can make Molotovs.
Hey, and plus, it's a med kit box, so you can carry stuff once you've used all the stuff out of it.
Also, isn't there one downstairs? In the
Yeah, there's one behind the main circulation desk,
Yeah.
and I think there's a small one in the children's section too.
Is there a fire extinguisher?
Yeah, well, they're required by law. There'd be a fire extinguisher in every room. So,
Because that's a weapon in 2 ways.
yeah, true.
That's,
All right, so yeah, just write down 5-pound fire extinguisher. See, 1, 2, 3. There'd be 5. I think there'd be at least 5-pound fire extinguishers within the library. Is anyone taking a fire extinguisher? Because I think there's at least 5 in the library spread out.
I'm not.
All right,
I mean,
all right.
I still got my
You are Kaz.
I'll take one, yeah.
All right,
I'm
you're-
already driving a grown lady, so.
All right, all
I already
right,
got my spear.
all right.
What's a good
All right, and now there
shotgun with a spear.
is a larger, well, somewhat larger first aid kit behind the main circulation desk.
Someone already got that.
Oh, you did?
Someone did.
Oh, or someone did? All right,
I'll just say I got it.
all right.
Go to the manga section, it's still
You had
all
five by
manga.
time. That's wasn't it?
Well, I don't know if that'll really.
Okay.
I don't know if stealing all the manga from the library would be like really feasible, but I know Tim knows knows some of the books in the library as well as I do. So.
Like the survival
yeah,
books.
I
you
wanna-
mean?
yeah,
'Cause
that's-
survival books would be. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
That's something that I would like to see.
Yeah, because there is the zombie combat manual and the zombie survival
Yeah, let's
survival
look at
guide.
those.
Here's the
So,
other.
so basically, the two Bibles written by Max Brooks and Roger Ma.
Here's the question
So,
though.
question: the power's still on, the computers are still working, right?
For the moment being, yeah.
Use the computer to search where they are. Makes it quicker.
I already know where they are.
Oh, well, okay, then go grab them.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so you said large medical kit.
Well, medium-sized medical
So-
kit.
I'm gonna go
Mid.
find the zombie survival guide.
All right. Well, the survival guide and the combat manual will be directly next to each other.
I'm gonna grab both of those.
All right. Yeah. So, all right. You go upstairs. You find both of them fairly quickly.
Is there an exact map of the town in here? I want to say there is.
In the history room, there definitely is.
Yeah, in the history room there would be, but I don't know if it would be entirely up to date.
Why
I already-
not? The power's still on. Why not just use your phone, take a screenshot of the map on
Yeah.
Google?
Here's the deal though. Is like you got this one. This map. You know. Like.
I've lived here longer than you.
I mean,
I've got plenty of knowledge
I
about
grew up
Gallatin
here.
as well. Don't worry.
I was born here.
I know where the army is from here, I know where the
So-
army base is.
So we got
I
several
grew up here as well, but I was
mental
Most
maps,
of y'all lived
I
there.
think this is something I
Alright.
did not know about earlier.
and then you got
Just
the
grab a
books.
fucking map.
Hey, guys, come on.
Alright, have you got the books?
Yes,
Alright, cool.
I have
first
the
aid kit.
Bibles.
Was there any kind of food in the kitchen or at all?
Well, down,
Zombibles.
down next to the conference room is that little like micro kitchen. You know,
Yeah.
behind those double doors. There's generally always at least 2 or 3 12-packs of soda in that fridge at any given time.
I say we take those because that's at least caloric intake for a couple of days
Yeah.
And hydration.
and hydration.
Well,
kind of.
Seems still
yeah, technically, but also there's like generally there's like a couple of bags of popcorn in there as well sometimes.
I don't think
I mean, I had perception.
It's something.
I don't remember.
It's not
all the
much.
little bonuses.
well, we can't heat up popcorn.
Well, yeah, you can because the power's still on, so the microwave in the kitchen will work. So at the very least,
I'm thinking.
at the very least, you could pop it up and just
still
eat it
boil.
I
cold.
still have a
Well,
fire
no, okay,
starter
so
on
here's
the
the
wall,
one
so
thing.
you
you can just use it.
We can take the popcorn
Fire.
kernel. Yeah, what he's saying. Pot and fire.
Yeah, I
Alright.
got a fire
That's
How you
starter
make
on
good
me, so-
popcorn, anyways.
Okay, true too. All right.
All right.
We'll take the pop. Who's taking the popcorn? I'll just,
Alright, so like
Yeah,
just say
I'll
like
take them.
all right, so just say like split it between the two of you or the three of you because of weight. So each one of you could take a 12-pack of soda cans, and then like one bag of popcorn.
Sugared or diet? I know that's not.
There's
normal,
no,
but
there'd be diet in there too.
I'll take
So
the diet one then.
Why do I have a makeshift spear? Oh yeah, I should get rid of my chair like that because I made that makeshift spear.
mm.
Also, is there
yeah,
anything?
yeah, everyone. It's hard to keep track of all this like loot sometimes.
Yeah, D&D's not what you think it is. Looting is difficult. Is there anything else in here that we could feasibly use as weapons?
Yeah, like could we break
Improvised
off
weapons.
some more chairs? For
Oh yeah, you'd have to break chairs, but the problem is that you would have to like forcibly break them, in which case you're making
I've got
like
an idea.
excessive amounts of noise.
yeah.
I've got an idea.
Mm.
Take a
You're not here.
screwdriver.
You're not here.
Yeah, you're in the car.
Yeah.
Man, I had a great idea.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Alright,
with that.
Cos-
We
I have the
could
glass breaker
take
with
them
the
apart
circle
using the
thing,
toolkit.
and that way you
No.
could cut out panes of glass and they're
Oh,
flying
wait a
charging
minute. Okay, so
weapon. But somebody does it
Guys.
other than me.
I didn't hear what she said. You're gonna.
She has one of those glass cutters, so you could cut out
Okay.
glass and make shurikens, basically.
Yeah,
Mm.
or circular
was-
discs that you toss
something
at their
like
truck,
Take
yeah.
those?
hold on.
Something that I'm proficient with.
I have a screwdriver. I have a Swiss Army multi-tool. Or a Swiss Army knife. Multi-tool.
Multi-tool, same thing.
Alright, yeah. There's nothing else really in the library per se to
Okay.
be used.
Okay.
So you're at the back door, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you decide he comes around, yeah.
Alright. So Mike's at the back door finally, and so all of you start, going out there, but you realize pretty quickly that not all of you can fit into that
Yeah, we have
into
clothing
that
bags,
Chevelle.
vehicle, your car keys, and then
So-
Cos's vehicle.
So Emily had
Mhm.
your truck keys,
Mhm.
and she
No,
yeah she did.
Yeah, she
You
has-
and me and her can all drive stick. We have her vehicle. So how many can you fit in your vehicle?
It's an alternate. If you put the back down, you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, including.
8 people. I can fit
Well,
at least.
10 if you cram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 if you don't need too much air, leave the windows
Well,
cracked.
but we have too many vehicles to cram anyway.
Basically, you could fit 2 people in my truck, but you could fit people in the flatbed, but they'd be exposed to zombie.
Yeah, they wouldn't be exposed in the Jeep.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it'll be fine.
The
as long as
Jeep
we
folds
have-
down, the seats fold down to make a big cargo space.
so
Well, the
So
truck,
we
my
could-
truck has a little bit of walls, kind of, so they're not as exposed as the flatbed.
alright. Well, why don't I think we could probably fit about 3 people other than the driver and the Chevelle, and then fit
5 people if you stick somebody in the middle in the back seat.
yeah. But so
Alright, so-
I think with the Chevelle and then with Cause's vehicle, you could
I wanna
probably
take
you could
Tim's truck.
probably fit everyone in both vehicles, but with Tim's truck, you could actually fit everyone comfortably in all
Yeah,
3.
let's do that. And then I'm gonna ride in the truck with you.
All right.
I guess I'll take his truck then.
Okay. Yeah. So you.
With Emily.
Yeah, because you actually knew.
Because I know how to drive sick, she doesn't.
So why did she say she did?
Wait, she did? Oh.
Yeah. She does know how to drive stick.
Either way, so we're taking both the
Alright.
trucks, Cos's vehicle, and Mr. fucking bowling pin or zombie bowling ball here.
All right,
All right. So,
Alright.
okay.
all right.
Is anybody riding in the back of the truck, or do we have enough? I think we have enough.
We have
space.
enough room for everybody to not be exposed.
Okay.
I'm riding in the truck with you.
Well, here. All right. So here, hold on. Before you do that, all right. So Cause's vehicle is the closest, next to Mike's car, which is right downstairs.
No,
You're-
Tim's is the.
No. He's right.
Because it was still during the time of the
Yeah, no.
of the car show and the Square Fest.
I parked like so.
Down near the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
All right. So how many people are going with you?
Him and apparently just me and him apparently.
All right. Both of you roll vitality
Nice.
or wait. No, dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Dexterity. Okay.
yeah. So
Um,
so start positive and negative.
Should I add a positive for martial? No, I shouldn't have a positive
Uh,
for martial arts.
Well, it would be you'd have well actually you would just get a positive because of CrossFit because for endurance training, and then a negative for both of you because it's a stressful situation, negative because you're sprinting, and
Really piling up my negatives here.
and
All right.
and positive to the both of you because you're assisting each other trying to get there fast.
Okay.
And is the truck locked?
It should be.
All right, so another negative for you because the truck is locked. You're having to unlock the truck in stretch.
So that means somebody's gonna have to defend while he's unlocking the truck.
All right, so
I have a weapon for
roll.
defending.
So roll.
Good lord. All right. So
No, positive and negatives cancel each other out.
Yeah.
yeah. So hold on. No. So 3 failures, 2 successes. Hold on. You said dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then 3 failures, 2 successes.
All right. All right. So 3 points of physical stress,
That would kill. That would almost kill me.
almost.
Almost. I have the first bar.
Yeah,
filled
he
up.
would only have one bar open.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't I get resistances or something like that? I don't see. Okay. I'll just take it. We'll work it out later.
And then
Cool.
2 fails, 1 success.
all right, and 2 points of physical stress to you.
Figured it.
All
You
right.
get resistances after you take them out for profit.
It's not how it works.
All right. All right. So where are y'all headed?
We're getting in the vehicle and we're.
I'm gonna say. I would probably say to the people like head towards 25.
Well, no, we should head out towards where my dad's house is because we
That's
got like a small-
25.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Well, remember, I probably live the closest to any of you.
I don't know where.
We
you
don't know
live.
where you live.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right.
Hold up.
Oh, wait.
Now
I
that
would
you guys
say-
have me, let me say something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
sorry.
true too.
First things first, we need weapons and better
That's why my dad's.
defenses.
That's what we do with my dad's.
So-
Guns.
Yes, he has guns. Also, if we see a gun shop, we should probably go buy it.
Yeah, 'cause there are pawn shops
well,
around close.
We got
to
pawn
you.
shops everywhere.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
probably gonna be someone in
Excuse me,
there
yeah.
with the guns who's
What do you
gonna
say?
blow our brains out.
Yeah.
What
That's
I'm
someone.
saying-
That's one of the places that's gonna already be.
Guys,
Dude,
guys, it's okay. You have the ninja, alright?
Okay,
But they-
just
Uh-huh.
hang on.
But also,
I'll explain this to Mike.
Hang on.
Michael, the outbreak just started. People are on
Yes.
edge. People are skittish. Everybody's trying to get out of town or get
Yes,
a gun.
I know.
Everybody's seen zombie movies. Everyone's gonna be on edge. Nobody's gonna trust anybody because of our predetermined preconceptions from zombie movies. The best thing to do is to enter somebody's house who has weapons.
Who's got
My
guns?
house.
Can I find
But there's
guns.
also the
You have guns? How many guns?
prison, which I'm pretty sure
4.
has.
He has 4
someone
guns. His,
in the outbreak.
his is the shortest way on the road, and it's en route to your house.
Then we can stop by his en route to my house.
Alright, so,
Alright.
Mike, so, what were you saying?
It is true that it just started and people are skittish and whatnot. But with Square Fest going on, there's a large culmination of people. How many people are outside near the thing? We've got one pawn shop right here that's right next to Square Fest. The chances
Yeah,
of people
and-
being there alive.
And also bear in mind that there were police walking downstairs in the, down in the
Yeah, but they're gonna
streets.
try to keep order. They're probably
Not just that.
And so,
you
and
gotta
they
look
would
on
have,
here.
they would have been armed.
Yeah.
And
So-
then
No, but-
probably would have died.
Police can get bit and turned. They're not wearing riot gear.
Yeah.
We have to take that into. The best thing to do is to go by somebody's house that has guns. Let things die down a little before we go scavenging in stores.
That police mobile unit, they have guns in that.
Mm-hmm.
That trailer.
Yeah, because that police mobile unit would have been, that was down on that street that day.
How close is it?
It's right down the
Literally,
street.
it's,
Honest.
literally, it was right around the
down
block.
corner.
Yeah.
I think there's one big thing we're forgetting because everybody's suggesting, the square. There's a fuck ton of zombies still. You may have bowled down about half of them, but there's still a lot.
Because you've attracted more. As you've
And
killed more,
Square
you've
Fest.
attracted more.
It's too risky.
I'm just saying, after we go and do this, we can stop by that.
At that
get
point,
arms.
we'll already have guns. We'll have
Alright,
guns
well,
at
and
both
also
their
bear in
houses.
mind that, like, Kaz's car's filled up, the Chevelle is pretty much filled up, Tim got to his truck, but if y'all are trying to take my truck, Jake and Emily had to pile into one of the other cars, and one of you three are gonna have to drive them over to where my truck is. So that way they could actually get to it.
Alright.
That's right, because your truck is a block down.
Yeah, my truck was a block or 2 away.
We can fit everybody without having to take Josh's truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can just let it sit there, it'd be fine.
Oh, yeah, I think.
So at least that way, if you needed an extra vehicle later on down the road, you know
we
it's
got
there.
these.
Yeah.
So the plan is we're gonna go to whoever's house has guns, get guns.
And then him.
That
After
one and then
that-
mine, which is further away out in the country.
After that, since it was on a Saturday, knowing that my welding work, we can stop by there.
That's
Where
not a
is
bad
your-
idea, but
where's your
we have to go
welding?
out to Bethpage to get to
It's
my
on
dad's stuff.
Red River Road near Blythe Street.
Okay.
Well, remember
Take this road right down here.
Yeah.
now remember as you're doing this, the infection is slowly spreading out towards uptown, where the Kroger's is. So
I'm saying we had. All right, so here's what I said. The best laid plan is run by his house and quickly grab as many weapons as we can.
Yeah.
If we have extras, we can just put them in the back of your truck. That's why we're taking your truck.
I'm thinking that like all loot goes in the back of that truck because that's.
Then we
I'll
head
go
to my
front of
dad's
the house,
house
too.
because he may have a lot of guns, but my dad has a gun that has a hell of a distance on it.
Okay. Is that Mosin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
His modified Mosin. As long as we get me on a rooftop, we're good. I have the ability to cover everybody.
But what are we going? What if his
I feel
house
like this is
is in a
slowly
popular
turning into
list?
Black
That's what
Ops.
I'm a little bit worried about.
I understand your worry about that.
What's your worry now?
His worry
His
is that his
house
house
is
is
in a
actually in
popular
town.
Exactly. That's why we're hitting it
Or
early.
In
Because
Yeah.
a neighborhood of some
it's
sort.
it's not. It's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Hold on.
so-
It's an apartment kind of thing.
It's pretty
One
decent.
little small thing. Once we get to my dad's, we will have the ability to stock up on food and water because there is a fuck ton of canned goods at my dad's house.
I wasn't worried about it on the way to
Oh,
your
shoot, I have a
house.
shit ton of canned goods too, because I know.
all right,
And then we have a fuck ton of water.
all right.
Okay.
So where are y'all headed first?
His house.
His house.
All right.
I would suggest taking.
And Mr. Zombie Bowling is gonna be in front because you know where his house is and you know where my dad's house is.
I know where his
and
house
you
is,
can bowl
too.
zombies. Yeah, but he can bowl zombies.
All right.
You'd be taking them out.
All right. So y'all start heading over there, like in a train of cars, basically. Are y'all obeying traffic stops and whatnot?
No.
Well, remember,
To an extent.
yeah, because remember, like it's the outbreak is happening. However, cops are like really on edge, and they might let you bypass some of the traffic laws, but still.
I think like near the center of where it happened, we wouldn't. But as we got further and further, we would be more and more inclined
Where
to
it
obey.
hasn't really hit them yet.
Yeah. Okay.
So like the further away, the more we obey, basically.
Okay.
That rhymed.
As soon as we get to the road that would go onto Airport Road,
Alright.
that's where we'll start obeying the traffic laws.
Okay.
Because I think it'd be good to that point
Yeah.
that no one would really know what's going on.
Okay. All right. So do that, and once you get to Airport Road, then you start obeying all the traffic laws and speed limits and whatnot. Okay.
There anything interesting
Now, and also, I was meaning to ask this: are y'all just trying to get out of town and just let this thing bowl over by itself, or are you actually
Here's
going to,
my
or are you going to get guns to try to come back in town to try and like mow down some, to try and help with the effort?
At this point, we have no reason to help with the effort, and my reasoning is, if you look at zombies, I understand people know how to deal with them, but shit's gonna hit the fan no matter what. In any scenario, it's gonna go bad, because it is a zombie apocalypse, it is a virus. Our best bet is to worry about our own survival. If it blows over, great.
Yeah.
Pretty
We don't
some
have to deal
Lord
with it.
Almighty chooses.
And also,
But if it doesn't, it's good to be prepared for our own survival.
all right. Also, Cause, did you ever call that person that you know at the CDC?
Yeah,
Or-
we were rolling on that last week, except that we ended the second episode.
Okay.
I thought that was why 1059 all of a sudden had the army alarm.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Because I was calling Boyce and also Bree, because they can mobilize.
Okay.
One's Navy, one's Army.
Okay.
I
Alright.
can call my Uncle Rocky too in the Air Force.
Okay. All right.
God,
So.
he's calling the military.
All right, so
It's not good.
as you're like driving along, but Kaz is making phone calls, but also Mike is too, and but I'm just gonna say that they had shot video on their phones while all this was going on to have actual visible proof, and both of them sent it to their prospective people that they know, and that is when it all when the military ponied up and was like, all right, so this is actually happening, we need to get there as fast as we can. So what they did was while y'all were driving out past Airport Road,
We're going to his house first.
going to Jake's house, while this was happening, the reserves, the Army Reserve Station got a call, and so they started setting up roadblocks as fast as they could to start quarantining
Oh.
the area. And so they put up basically a barricade.
On all the main roads.
Yeah, but also like through some of the neighborhoods,
Yeah.
that some of those roads lead into, and just started picking off anyone who fit the description of
Infected.
of the infected.
It'd be
Because
too fast.
right now they don't know if it's actually just the dead coming back to life or if it's just in some kind of
Like Ebola,
some kind of mutated infection.
The
gonna let you
reserves are
know.
about 15 minutes from here. That's how far they are. They're not that far.
Okay.
Because I was enlisting in the National Guard.
Yeah, because honestly, it takes about 15 minutes to get from here to Airport Road when traffic's crappy. So, all right. So do that. Get to Jake's house.
I'm going to
And,
take a point of mental stress for that because of the roadblocks.
okay, go ahead.
I'm taking a point of
Do
mental
we
stress
know
for
about
that.
this? Like, do we know about the
We would see it.
Well, yeah, you would see army trucks rolling out.
I'm taking a real life point of mental stress for that because I would actually take stress for that. Because
Yeah, and plus,
Fuck my head.
like anyone from the sheriff's department and anyone from the police department and the fire department
Yeah.
and like EMS,
Yeah.
they would probably get deputized fairly quickly. And
So,
What is my Chevelle capable of?
basically that Chevelle, because it has I said a 350 rocket engine in it, right? Basically top speed, you can push well past 170 if you need to.
talking
well,
off-road
100, 100,
capabilities.
150, 170.
I'm not taking
Well,
off-road,
the
back
Chev-
roads.
Oh, off road. The Chevelle wouldn't do too well in off road because it was built for street.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't built for dirt. It's got street tires on it, not dirt tires.
'Cause I know a
Or
bunch of
not,
back
or
roads
not,
we
or
can take to
not,
his
not
house.
not dirt.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Not
The Jeep-
not dirt tires. All-terrain tires.
The
Oh,
Jeep
okay.
Patriot
They're
is
strictly street tires, and yeah,
the Jeep Patriot will do perfectly well on off road.
Tim-
yeah, because it has
Yeah.
all-terrain tires.
Same here. I have alternate.
And, yeah,
All
this
right,
truck
yeah.
too.
Yeah, but like the tires on my truck, they're kind of worn in a little bit, and they were like mainly street wet, wet slick tires.
We could, if we leave the Chevelle and we want to take those back roads, you and everybody that's in the Chevelle could actually get in Costas' Jeep,
Mhm.
and you could drive and lead the way on the back roads, and Tim could follow behind.
Yeah, we
All
can
right.
do the Chevelle after
All
the
right.
plow
You kn-
until we need to go to the off-road, then we just
All right,
switch
you know
cars.
where the bait shop is on 109.
Poindexter, yeah.
Yeah, all right, like that bar and grill restaurant,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
log cabin place. You could park the car
Well,
there.
we're going like, alright, so if
You
you
know,
go
if
out
you
here
needed
and
to.
take a right heading that way, we're going that way.
Yeah, he's been to my house before.
No, I'm talking,
Uh-huh.
your house is a stop.
Yeah, I know.
We're going out to my dad's house in Bethpage.
Bethpage.
Oh wait, so I thought.
We're
So we're
stopping at his
stopping
house
at
on
my
the way to
house.
pick up,
And then,
and
Oh.
then heading out there.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah.
all
Get
right,
around Rutgers, RT Fisher.
okay.
And Griffin still has keys to Jeep, right?
Yeah.
He
Yes.
last,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so go out to Jake's house, and then
Me
what
and
all?
Tim are not getting out of the car.
Hold on, what all are you grabbing? Are you getting anything and everything out of the pantry, and also guns, knives,
yeah,
anything?
so there's
All right, here, just write in a list.
paper.
We're just stockpiling them in the back of
Also-
Tim's truck.
There's something else near Poindexter.
Well, if it's a weapon, then
There is
I'm going to take it
Let's
because
get to my dad's house and get guns first.
we gotta
Guns?
drop off the
you
Chevelle.
got one.
Okay, but the thing is, if we come back into Gallatin, we're coming from that way.
From 25.
I'm not
Or-
entirely.
Or-
We put the
31E.
Chevelle on the
Or-
back roads?
yeah, 31E.
The slow
Hey,
stuff.
Josh.
No,
I'm
we
not
can't
entirely
use
sure
Chevelle
on the
back roads,
names of
but
some
we
of
can
these
use Chevelle
weapons
near the back
because
roads.
I know
Just
my,
get out that way if we decide to come back
we have a
in.
muzzle loaded
Not
shotgun
roadblocks,
as
we
well.
can use it in a
I
right
know
way.
that I just put muzzle loaded shotgun.
Hold on. Oh, is it a 12 gauge?
I'm not entirely sure. I think so.
Or it blows it up.
Take the keys.
It's either a 12 or a
No,
24
but the
gauge. So,
ones that-
is it like does it look like a Mossberg?
Yeah.
All right, then yeah, that'd be a 12 gauge.
Okay,
Is
so-
it pump
They
action
don't care
or?
about the car if it's a vibrate.
Hey, guys,
Sorry.
is it a pump action or a semi-automatic?
I think it's
Like, do you have to actually rack the gun in order to chamber the next shell?
yeah.
All right, then yeah, it's
Well,
pump.
you're
It's a
gonna
pump
need more
action.
than one.
It's a pump action 12
Do
gauge.
you have a scope for it?
I
Like any kind of sight, rather than the
Um,
actual iron sights?
yeah.
Yeah?
We do.
I will take a pistol if you have.
All right, hold on.
Oh, we're
All
just
right, wait, hold
including this
on.
one.
How many shells?
We have-
Under normal
Under
circumstances.
normal circumstances, well, I usually keep around 50 shells because I stock up on them every month or so.
All right,
So
so
there'd be about 50 shells for the shotgun.
all right, so put 50 shotgun
And
shells.
how much for the M4?
There's
Full clips.
yeah, there'd be about
Magazines, rather.
3 or 4 full clips, maybe.
Alright.
Say magazines, that way the comment section doesn't blow up.
Okay.
No, seriously, I'm just
Anyway,
trying to save y'all, man.
but
And then I have like 3 or 4 swords at the house.
Yeah,
Ooh,
take
I'll
swords.
Take a rock and a sword.
Well,
Swords.
actually,
hold on, let's get
Hold
them
on.
first.
Get,
I got my own
we'll
sword.
take them up later at your house. For
Yeah.
because we're in a safe place, right? Well, I would say it. Wouldn't it be a safe place?
Yeah, this would be a pretty safe enclosed place because, quite frank, yeah,
So then, can we go ahead and turn our stress into traumas?
yeah,
while we're here?
yeah, you
Alright,
can.
so I've got.
Yeah, I mean,
full
because
physical
it's
stressors.
a safe spot to where you can kind of settle down.
Alright, I've got 2 full bars of physical stresses.
Hey,
All right, hold on.
one.
All right, wait, hold on. All right, Mike.
real quick, while Derek's here at this house, am I able to take this Chevelle to my house to get my swords?
You could, but you'd be splitting up. the
Yeah,
party.
Yeah, you'd be away
you
from
could,
us,
but
and
yeah,
that would not be a good idea.
yeah,
Especially in that
because
kind
you
of
don't know like what would happen in the meantime.
Or
Because
can I take someone with me?
oh
I'm
yeah,
not splitting up the party.
We have to have
Yeah,
somebody
but
willing
also,
to go with you.
you know.
Can I diplomacy him to, like, in game kind of? Just positive, negative, and another positive.
What do you get to roll anything against that?
Wait, yeah, that is a good question. Would he?
Would it be willpower?
No, this would be under social charisma. So he would be using
Empathy, because it's
no, he would be using mental logic
Oh, okay.
Okay,
or
so-
no, mental willpower.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
You
you
only
got
write down the food.
positive, negative, and then for any of your traits that you
I
have.
have
Yes.
Single success.
that was it.
6 and.
So he
He's
had.
got a success and a fail.
All right. Well, you convince him, but you have to take a point of mental stress.
Just write down one.
Would also be
stress.
writing down the food.
Yeah, you write down any
Okay,
food.
So how are we going to be turning this stress?
All right.
Yeah.
So turning stress into trauma, what this is for every full bar
Mhm.
of stress that you redact out, you put a single point of trauma. So under where it says traumas on your sheet, it'll say 1D, 1W, 1M.
Can I take 2 1D traumas? Or am I forced, like, if I've got 2 full bars, that it has to be a week if I drop both of them?
Me and her are the ones that are
Jacob. Cast the words.
What stress is this under? Physical or what?
Physical.
Yeah, I'd say just like for this, you could do just 2 days.
Alright.
So just do 1 day and then another day on another
Okay.
bar, and then
Yeah.
redact. All right, so
And I'm gonna do the same thing because I also have 2 bars.
all right, so for yours, yeah, you can do 2 days, and
I
then
have
I
one
didn't do really anything
stress
strenuous.
bar for physical.
all right, yeah,
That'd be just 1 day
Yeah,
anyway.
just 1 day, and then yeah, remove that 1 bar, and then
Alright.
I already got it.
all right.
Actually, one day.
We can do this now.
So, like I said, we're gonna live and then we're all gonna die.
All right, so basically, all right, all right, hold on, Mike. All right, so once you've figured out your trauma and reducing stress, you have to kind of stay and chill out for a single day
Mhm.
to reduce the trauma out to turn it into a resistance.
Okay.
Alright.
So we're gonna hang out at Jacob's house
No.
for.
No. We are going to my dad's house out in the middle of the boonies.
And that'll be within
A
a day.
lot safer.
All right, so everyone took their traumas, right?
Mhm.
All right, so are collectively, is everyone just going to camp down at?
No.
Like
I'm
ju-
not gonna go down to Jacob's.
No, just for a day.
No. It's not worth it.
We're too close to the main
It's not
network.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right, so, well, remember, you have to reduce down your traumas at some point, because if you get full traumas,
Yeah, well,
You die, yeah.
yeah, you die.
We're heading to my house.
What do I do with my traumas? That's the stress I have.
Here, let's see. All right, you can reduce your,
No, you'll learn about.
all right, you can reduce your mental by a full bar by taking 1 day, and then like 1 bar of your physical to reduce it down to 1 day. Yeah. Now,
Sorry about this for now.
normally, if you're reducing your stress by 2 full bars, then you would be at a week.
Mhm.
But for this type of situation, I'm not going to do that. All right. All right. So you're at Jake's house, loot it, get all the stuff that you want to get in there. All right, and now you're heading over to
My house out in Bethany.
So
My
you-
dad's house.
Alright, and I know where that is.
Alright.
I think I may be the only one besides him. The only one who can. Okay, no.
Yeah, him and Michael both know where it is.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right, so start heading over there. Let's see, from there to
Pretty much when you get on 31E, it's just straight shot until
Well-
you hit my road.
well, the problem is that like
Roadblocks,
coming back from 109, there are roadblocks
Well,
already.
we could just turn it, like, literally turn out from his house, turn left, and we'd be bound for his house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's 2 ways, there's 2 entrances to my apartment. There's the one that goes right by my aunt's house, so you just pull in and wrap around, and there's also the one with that like kind of does a V shape out into the road.
Yeah, we don't have to do 109 at all. We don't have to touch
Yeah.
109.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm not familiar with where he lives and like how to get over there, so I'll just take over.
We're basically just gonna hit 30 lane. If we see a roadblock, we're gonna take back roads to get around it.
All right. All right, so do that, and you don't really run into any like infected, really,
Okay.
and so
If we do,
you know,
it probably won't matter with my Chevelle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember if you do enough
So we're
front
taking
end,
some bells.
if you do enough front end, well, the shell's already beat up pretty
Yeah.
well because you were bowling with it, but like if it takes any more front end damage, it'll damage the intercooler, in which case the engine could blow up.
Do you want me to be in? Hey, do we want me to be in front? That way we can give your Chevelle a break until we can repair it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because his truck would be a lot more sturdier mowing down human beings.
Plus, it's just fresh.
I'm
Really, it's just
like
fresh.
normal
Yeah.
reporting eating jelly beans.
We also need to make sure if we do get another vehicle, it needs to be an old truck made of mostly metal.
Yeah,
That'd be perfect.
which is what my truck is made of. Mine is sturdy.
It's just too difficult to grab yours right now.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah,
not
shit.
sturdy, it's a little top
I
heavy,
need
but
to
it's
get
pretty
that
sturdy.
semi.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
It's
So,
just
all right. So,
Time wise, it's
time
about
time wise, I'd
It's about a 15-minute drive to my dad's house.
well, yeah, but so far time wise, I'd say from the time I walked into the room initially, I'd say about 2.5 to 3 hours have passed.
yeah, and I'm saying like 15 minutes to about half an hour ish is from Jacob's house to CJ's house.
Okay. So yeah. So about sitting at roughly about 3 hours at this point.
Josh, you want some jelly beans?
So it would be what time of day?
It'd be about
12.
yeah, it'd be about noon at this point.
Yeah.
No, wait, would I have your truck because I have
No.
a key?
No, we left.
Wait, what time? Noon. This is important.
Noon.
Like high noon.
That doesn't tell me anything. Like, is it 1, 2, 3, 4?
It's 12.
12?
It's
12?
noon.
Like 12 is noon.
12 noon.
Okay, then my dad would be at home.
Alright.
Okay.
So
He wouldn't have left for work at that point.
All right.
And I'd just be getting up to take a shower to go to work.
We don't know that there wasn't multiple outbreaks. Like we don't know like that there's not one in other places as well.
Yeah, but you know my dad. There's like a middle number.
Yeah, true.
All right.
Anyway.
Even if we do encounter infected, it's not gonna be much.
All right.
Not at this point, no.
All right.
It was on a Saturday, so we would have my little brother and Charity, and they would all be at the house.
All right.
So-
Well. All right.
The
Well.
house is
All
pretty
right. So.
well
All right. So here's what happens. You get there, but all of you are like want to get there fairly quickly because you're coming up on your dad's place, like
I wouldn't be
like
skidding
pretty
on my dad's
well.
place.
Well, no. So you all like go skidding into the driveway, but also into the front yard. Like you're not worried about parking
Yeah,
correctly.
that-
And so all like your dad sees 3 cars, an old Chevelle,
I'm gonna step out.
a Ford pickup,
Not a Dodge pickup.
or a Dodge pickup, and a Jeep just like bombing through the front yard and like
As soon as we come
putting
to a
skid
stop.
marks through the grass. And
Well,
so,
I think
and
we
so
put a
he's
stop very quick.
so he comes out with his Mosin and he's like, "Who the hell?"
I'm gonna step out.
All right, and so you step out and you're just like, "Hi, Dad."
Yeah,
And so-
zombies.
Yeah. And so, all right, and so you tell him, we had an issue with zombies, and he's just like, what? And so, and that,
Go
and,
Google it.
like, and that's when you bring up the phone with the footage on it, and you show him, and he's just like, oh shit.
Nothing
But
like his reaction.
no, he goes, oh shit, but then he starts getting a Cheshire grin cutting across his face. And
I can
that's
see
where we're going to end episode 3. All right, so everyone, thanks for watching episode 3. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments or questions down below. And while, we're fixing to record the next episode as well, but we're going to go through all this loot and divvy it up between everyone now that they're at CJ's dad's house. So, all right, guys. So, see ya, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day.